Hey pups, Arby here, and welcome back to another Pup Reviews, the series where I review all types of media, games, movies, shows, anime, animation in general, books, manga, literally anything in media and entertainment. And I'm finally going to do a Hello Boss pilot review. But the question is, did it do better than Hazbin Hotel? Well, we'll get to the answer at the end of the video. That being said, let's get this review started. This was just a few days after the Hazbin pilot aired on Vizzy's channel. Either the girl's extremely talented and hardworking, with amazing business and management skills, or made a deal with Satan to sell her soul for famous voice actors for this new pilot. I'm gonna go with both. I know I'm late for the bandwagon, but I'd rather be late than to not show up at all. Also, had to listen to some other reviews as background noise to form my own opinion on the pilot. Now let's begin, starting off with the characters. We're starting off with Blitz, the Always Silent, founder and owner of IMP, the Immediate Murder Professionals. Ha! See the pun there? Blitz is voiced by the famous YouTuber comedian Brandon Rogers. I don't know why, but it took me a lot longer to realize that. And I've seen a few of Brandon's videos, and he's freaking hilarious. And he's absolutely perfect for voicing a character like Blitz in a show like Helluva Boss. Honestly, Blitz is a super funny character, and is easily a fan favorite for a lot of Helluva/Hazbin fans. Alongside one of his co-workers, Moxie. Moxie's one of the employees at IMP, voiced by none other than Richard Horvath. More famously known as Zim from Invader Zim, Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Daggett from Angry Beavers, Squirrel Boy from Squirrel Boy, and already too many to name right off the bat at this point. How the fuck did Viv get Richard Horvath's The Invader Zim to voice one of her characters? I swear, this girl has some crazy connections to famous people. And I'm an anxious little shit who aspires to be a storyboard/design artist and can't do half the things people like Viv does. That's some props I gotta give, and I honestly look up to her for things like that. We also have Millie, another co-worker and Moxie's wife, voiced by Erica Lindebeck, who also voices Luna as well. But we'll get to the Hellhound later. Erica is known for voicing too much like Tara Strong at this point, but is more known for her roles of Barbie in the newer Barbie movies, like Dreamtopia for example, Puka from Hunter x Hunter, Fubuta from the Persona 5 games and anime, and Ashley and Mimi from the Wario/Mario games. Oh, and Chile from DBS Broly. Moxie and Millie have the cutest relationship, similar to Vaggie and Charlie's, in the form of straightness. Hell is LGBTQ+ and heteropositive. That's a sentence I never thought I'd utter out of my mouth hole. And Millie has a bit of a country accent, which I actually think is super cute for a character. Hell, I'm a southern-born Not-a-Belle. I grew up with people who had these accents. I also have it myself when it comes out, I think. And finally, the Hellhound, Luna. Granted, she's known to be a bad employee and a gothic furry with a Debbie Thornberry complex, but I actually like her character and hope she has more development, and her interactions with the others is actually kind of funny. From the daddy/adoptive daughter moments with Blitz, to the I totally don't want to be here, I hate my job and coworkers, whatever attitude with Eminem. Her character is a total mood, and that's what I love most about it. Her character being a mood, and hoping there's going to be more development with her character as a whole. There's also the demon prince of the Goetia family, Stolas, named after the Goshul prince of the same name, voiced by the aspiring and hopefully upcoming YouTube voice actor, Brock Baker. This guy does impressions of so many characters down fucking well. Also, Stolas is booty calling Blitz and wanted to do some nasty things to said Blitz ass. I don't know whether to laugh, to be scared, or to want to ship it so much and feel both right and wrong about it. And that's pretty much it for the characters, for this review at least. On to the story and plot of the pilot. Again, it's a pilot, so bear with me here. From what we've seen, it starts out as a meeting, then a random argument/discussion, and a session of flashbacks from previous jobs and other things. Blitz starts a meeting with what little employees he has to brainstorm ideas, and then gets all dramatic when he puts Moxie on the spot for crushing his dreams like his dad did. Then went from that to the IMP commercial, with music by Perry Grip, more famous for his songs Do You Like Waffles and the Num Num song. Again, props and look up to Viv for that. Then it goes to flashbacks of Moxie's point of Luna being a bad employee, but doesn't get fired because Blitz is her adoptive father and loves her and wouldn't fire her for nothing because he loves his baby girl. I'm seeing a bunch of fan art of the future. Yeah. It then goes to a bunch of flashbacks of Blitz butting into Eminem's personal lives and spying on them. Blitz, do you want to talk about it? Is there something that you want from them? Do you need a therapist to help you with whatever issue is going on in your life right now? Then it goes to the present day, with all of them arguing and getting roasted badly by a kid they accidentally injured and thought they killed during one of their missions, as seen in the commercial, but is alive and well to roast the shit out of IMP, only to later be killed after finding out he was the right target, and was for some reason returned to Earth, even after having died. Well, in Blitz's words, not mine, they wanted to handle it respectfully going forward because he was still a kid, even if he was a target. Well, at least it paid some respect to the dead, even if the dead were their target. Let me just say, Helluva Boss is like Modern Family Guy gone good. I don't like very many adult-targeted animated shows, but Seth MacFarlane, I'll take lessons from Viv at this point. Either it's because Viv knows what she's doing for the show, or it's because I like her take on hell and demons, and when it comes to her creation and her own interpretations of it. Or both. Easily both. Speaking of which, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love Viv's art and stylization of her characters. Granted, it takes longer to animate, but animation takes time. Like with everything else, it takes time and practice. Plus, the outrageous designs of the characters Viv makes is what gets me. Like Moxie's and Luna's, for example. Her take on Hellhounds and Imps is, well, simple. It's rather unique. The design to tell the difference between male and female imps, with male imps having their stripes fully white with black stripes, with the white spaces more thick on their horns, and the males having white hair, while females have black horns with thin white stripes, and some of them either having fully white or black hair with a little patch of white. Hellhounds, just demon furries. Furry demons. I mean, nothing really special or new, but it's still enjoyable and lovely to see. And Bliss's design is obviously very unique. His horns are larger with baldness, has a skull heart-shaped birthmark thing on his forehead, has patches of white on his body, which may or may not indicate something much deeper or more in his story arc. And his eyes are fully yellow, while the red eyes are only seen when imps get angry, but Blitz's eyes are often changing depending on his expressions and mood. And he's got spikes on his back, kind of like Sonic, in a really weird way. I just love Blitz and Moxie's designs, alright? Alrighty, on to other things now. Considering they got Perry Grip of all people to write the songs and help them out with the music, while it's not incredible, it's still amazing. Like the IMP jingle already screams Perry's style of music and songwriting. Oh Millie, sung by Richard, who has a pretty good singing voice. It's super cute while still being themed around the show, involving lyrics like, "She's my queen, it's like a dream, when I hear her victim start to scream," and "when the blood starts dripping on the walls, and the bodies start to fall." It fits the tone of the show and Perry's style of music and songwriting, plus Omelia's super adorable. Now for an overall review. So, Helluva Boss. Did it do better than Hazbin Hotel? Well, yes, but here's the deal. This pilot proves Viv does respond to criticism well. Like, if you compare both pilots, you notice there's less sound effects, and the VA quality has improved a tiny bit. The animation is a lot better than the Hazbin pilot. Again, both are pilots, so there's a lot of room for improvement, and we all know Viv is full of surprises at this point. But hear me out. Hazbin has more of a story arc plotline going on, while Helluva is more of an episodic series. Like, Hazbin has a story arc like The Walking Dead, while Helva is more episodic like SpongeBob. Weirdest comparison I've ever made, but still, you hopefully get the point. And there's no real nitpicks or gripes I have with the pilot. Granted, it's still a pilot, but it did well for the most part. So Helluva Boss is Helluva awesome. While not totally mind-blowing, it's still super entertaining. Alright, that's another review done. Share your thoughts and opinions on the Helluva Boss pilot down below. And I'll see you in the next one, pups. Cue the outro. RP is out. Peace!
When you want somebody gone and you don't want to wait too long, call the immediate murder professionals. And grenade or cyanide will make it look like suicide. The immediate murder professionals. We do our job so well because we come straight up from hell. We'll kill your husband or your wife, we'll even let you keep the knife for the immediate murder profession.